What's up? Welcome to World FTM. This is Shai, and it's week 3, and it's Monday. I know, I don't sound too excited. So week 3 is about testosterone. So what I'm planning to do is first talk about my experience with testosterone, and then I'm going to talk about what I know about the other forms of testosterone. So I'm currently on. I should have actually brought the prescription. Well, I'll show you guys in the end what it says on the prescription of mine. But I'm actually, in 2 more days I'll be 2 months on tea, so I think it's kind of funny how you do the topic of taking tea and it's almost my 2 months. But that's just the coincidence. I'm currently taking injections every 2 weeks. I go and get my injections. I take 200 milligrams. I don't know how much. I'll show you on the thing. I don't know how much cc's that is, but I'll also read you off the kind because I can't remember off the top of my head. It's one of, but yeah. So I'm taking that every 2 weeks. When I started testosterone for the first month, they put me on 100 milligrams, basically to kind of get me used to it, I guess you could say. Yeah, to get me used to the testosterone, make sure I'm not like allergic to anything in it and whatnot. And they upped my dose, and if it was to the point, they upped it to 200, and they basically told me that if I had a reaction to it or if I need to lower it, I could, but 200 seems to be pretty good for me. I doubt they'll have to raise it, knowing me, but yeah, so I'm taking it every 2 weeks, injection. What I'm planning to do is, I have to go there, where I go to get my injections, I have to go there for 6 months, and they do the injections, and then after that, I can learn how to do it at home. So many people are like, oh, why would you want to do that? But I'm very thankful because it gives me time to relax and get used to getting shots, and I don't have to be like, oh my god, I need to learn. I go to a LGBTQ health clinic place, thingamajiggy, I guess you could say. If you live in New York City, you're bound to have known it, and if not, if you are between the ages of 14 and 21, because you can't get in after 21, and you want the information, I'll tell you guys. It's a very, very good place. I don't pay for my testosterone. They pay for it. You don't pay for your prescriptions even if you have insurance. But if anybody wants more info on that, I'll tell them. So that's where I get my tea. That's how I take my tea. I get my injections in my buttocks for now. We basically decided that for the first, 3 to 4 months, I will get my injections there because it's easier to relax and everything. And eventually do it on my leg. And I'm kind of very nervous for getting it on my upper thigh because I'm not, it's not my shtick, I guess you could say. Changes have come pretty fast for me, so I'm lucky about that, but changes, if you want to see any of those videos, my link will be down below as usual. So now I'm going to go into forms of tea. And well, actually no, I'm going to go into what I was planning to do. Actually, when I first figured out that tea was right for me to take tea, I always wanted to do injections. I was thinking about the creams, but I wasn't sure, creams and the gels, the androgel and stuff. But it did end up working out for me, and it seemed like the best bet for me was getting injections. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting injections, and most of the time I was like, oh, I want injections. I didn't want androgel or anything like that. And last but not least is the forms of tea that I know. And, well, there's pellets, there's pills, there's injections as, the most common form. And a little less of the common form that I know. I've known some guys that does androgel, the gels, and then actually Kyle uses testosterone cream. He'll probably end up talking about that. There's pellets as well. Can't think of other forms, but that's all the forms I know. The most common, from what I've gotten from talking to guys and stuff, most common is shots. After that is the creams and the gels, and you never hear of really any trans guys that do the pellets or do. God, it sounds like I'm talking about taking drugs. Who take pellets or I don't know if that's a term, or take the actual medication. Like I mentioned, I know that testosterone is different in the U.S. opposed to out of the U.S. So I will actually, because I have no clue where I put it, but I think it's like, I'll put down below naming or somewhere on the video of what the kind of testosterone I take, injection-wise. So I hope everyone's well, and I'll see you guys soon.